and welcome to Shamanic Journey number 82, to communicating your needs. An important aspect of our lives is being able to express the desires we have and to be able to either verbally or physically communicate our needs to people around us, right? For us to be understood, to be heard. But many times what happens is we've learned in our lives to sometimes suppress our needs. And either we've seen behavior modeled by other people in our lives, parents, guardians, people that we've been around. And sometimes we see people just agreeing and becoming modest in their ways as opposed to being able to assert what they feel. You know, I grew up in a home where I heard, at least I saw people like standing on ceremony. In other words, they were waiting for people to, let's say, ask them to be included in something. To be either invited, and if they weren't invited, then they were insulted. Basically, not really taking the initiative of communicating what they wanted or what they were expecting from a situation, and then yet being disappointed and not communicating and becoming frustrated. So sometimes people have the fear of expressing themselves because then they become vulnerable, and when you become vulnerable, you become weak in the eyes of other people, and then you become weak in the eyes of yourself. And so really what it is because it requires us to become proactive in our lives, to be able to communicate what we want. Otherwise, people don't understand. People have difficulties themselves expressing what they need. And if you're in a relationship where you're around people who are at a stalemate with being able to communicate what they want, then what happens is eventually things fall apart. And so communication is an important aspect. It's a strength. It's a power tool. It gives us the opportunity to be able to be heard, to be understood, to feel free. If we bottle everything up, right, we close ourselves off, then we don't express our true essence of what we want in life. And also we suffer our throat chakra suffers, it becomes closed, it prevents breathing problems, it becomes problems with our voice, with our throat, with our thyroid, the ability to express ourselves. So communicating our needs is a skill that requires us to be able to be courageous enough to be able to say what we feel and become rejected in the eyes or company of others who aren't ready to receive or to be able to assist. So, you know, the opposite side of the narcissist is basically called the echoist. And the echoist is a person who just echoes the voice of reason in terms of just going along with things so as not to rock the boat and to be the bystander in a situation. You know, if you've ever grown up in a house where you say you're sorry or you always agree with what things that are going on, then you're really taking away your own power. So basically, what I'd like to do today is for you to find out and how you can better communicate your needs, or find out what needs you have that need to be communicated so that you have a tool to be able to be heard, to be understood, and to empower yourself in a situation. Okay? All right, so as you know, doing the journeys themselves, we wind up putting ourselves in a position of receiving, receptivity. It requires us not to control the situation, not to be able to fish for visions, answers, but just to sit in the energy of, again, receiving. And when you're in that state of openness, then really what happens is information flows into your unconscious mind, and it comes in form, in this case, of spirit animals. Or it may come in the form of something else. So as we journey today, try to concentrate and just surrender to information that's flowing through you. Just like if you're in a dream state, you really don't control your dreams. You allow the information to flow. And the drumming will put your brain in a certain wave pattern that will help you relax to be able to receive. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is to find a place where you can either lie down or sit up comfortably, where you can close your eyes. You can cover your eyes, which would be even better. This way it would allow you to be able to block out any external stimuli. And we will go on a journey. We'll go through our pattern of where we are in the woods, and then we'll return and hopefully receive some insight. Okay, so I'd like you to take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And let's go on our journey to communicating your needs. from the other side. And you make your way out. You follow the path and continue walking. When you're interrupted with a sound to the right, Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Move your fingers, move your toes, shrug your shoulders. When you're ready, open your eyes and come back into the room. Okay, so that was Shamanic Journey number 82 to communicating your needs. And as I mentioned earlier, in our lives, we have difficulties at different aspects of being able to speak our piece, of saying what we feel. We sometimes grow up in environments where we look to accommodate others as opposed to being able to be authentic. And the modesty and the desire to sometimes suppress our feelings rather than speaking what we need to say is the turning point in us becoming our more authentic selves. We don't want to really stand on ceremonies with people. We don't want to be in a position where we wait for people to, ask us to do something. Sometimes it's important for us to be able to communicate our own needs so that we can feel empowered in our lives. It's a very important aspect to be able to speak your mind, to be able to speak your piece, to be able to say what you feel, and not just go along with what everybody's doing. So sometimes, we sometimes reject, or people may reject attention, but what we really do is we want to welcome it and invite it into our lives. It helps our throat chakra. It helps our ability to communicate our feelings, and it gives us a sense of power in our lives. Okay, I want to thank you for joining me, and hope you have a great day. And if you're on the Northeast, the cold weather that's hitting here, I hope you stay warm. And wherever you are, have a great day, great evening.